Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
This is our fourth video all about Virgos.
Today, I'm doing a little interpretation of Virgos and she's going to do a more inspired look. So let's get right into it.
Okay, so Virgos, the Virgin.
Yep. The ruling planet is Mercury, like Geminis. They're the only two signs that have that ruling planet.
And of course, your girl has Gemini as her sun and Virgo as her rising. One of a kind, honestly. Okay, so Mercury is the planet of day-to-day expression. So Mercury is just kind of about what you do in your life and what changes you make and what decisions you make. And that's kind of like why Mercury retrograde for some people is so bad, because they don't change what they're doing day to day. They don't move to become better. And that's why retrograde gets you and has got me multiple times. So also with it being two of my signs, ruling planets, I used to be going through it.
Yeah.
It would be crazy. Crazy things would happen to me. I would not know why, but you do a little research, and anytime it's Mercury retrograde, it's a time for you to reflect and do better and not fight against it. A lot of people fight against it. They don't want to change their day to day, but sometimes you just gotta upgrade yourself.
Right. Mercury also has to do a lot with communication. So generally Virgos, Geminis are pretty good at communicating. And they are analytical, they're good in groups. So, they're keeping tabs on what you're saying. Okay?
Filing it away for later use, period.
And they also make sense of things. So, like I said, keeping tabs, they're analyzing, okay? They're making sense of what you're saying. They're storing it. They're not going to forget. So, watch what you say. Watch your mans.
You should watch your mouth.
Virgo's glyph symbolizes sexual organs. What organs? We're not sure.
Don't know.
But because they are the Virgin, we think it has something to do with that. Let us know if you're a Virgo, you know more about it. Let us know down in the comments, please. The Virgin is usually depicted by a woman holding the wheat. Which I can't draw, but I'll draw the wheat on my face.
And sometimes she's also depicted with 3 ears of corn. So she's just kind of I don't know, but if you think of a lot of seals and things like that, it's always a woman holding wheat and corn. So it's the crop and everything. So
you guys should go into agriculture.
They are earth signs. They are earth signs, so I think that might be another reason why. It's just because they're earth signs. And we were just saying how
my third eye is open.
When you think of a Virgo, you think of an earth sign.
Yeah.
They are the epitome of earth signs, so maybe that's why.
The holy trinity of earth signs. The Virgo's at the top.
Who's over here? She don't even know. Earth signs are going to be at the top. We got Virgo. Over here, we have Capricorn. And over here, we have who's the third one? It ain't Taurus? Taurus!
Signs are stubborn. Also, come on. Because if you think about Earth, you can't really move Earth. Unless you're an earthbender, then you can.
Tough. Okay, and she can move all types of earth. Don't matter the percentage.
Remember she metal bended? Wow.
She said,
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget.
The modality of a Virgo is like a Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces, which is going to be mutable. And that just means they are adaptable, they're changeable, they can go into any situation and freely just, you know, be there and adapt to what is going on. And as a Gemini and a Virgo, I feel like that's all I do all day long is kind of change and move. And I'm a like really empathetic person. So I feel like the vibe, I'm like vibe check. Like if the vibe around me is like down, like, okay, we down. If it's hype, we're hyper, you know? So definitely I feel that.
I feel like Virgos though, because I mean they're like Geminis and they're mutable and they can adapt, but I feel like they're trying to adapt and then change it to the way they want it because they're a bit of perfectionists.
Period. So like if we're gonna do it this way, they're like, oh well then it's gonna be done like this.
Right.
You know, like we're not gonna do a little bit, like we're committing, like it's gonna be done this way. It's gonna be perfect. And that's why they're good in groups, because they're also like a leader.
Right.
And they can get everyone to kind of do what they want them to and get it done. And so their flower is Morning Glory, and that is kind of what I'm drawing across my face. And they're really pretty flowers. If you've probably seen them. They have them in a lot of different colors.
Cute.
And yeah, so I'm gonna draw that across my face. Their color for Virgo is also navy blue, so that's why I'm gonna do mine in navy blue. So Virgo's metal is Quicksilver, and that is just it's like a reflection, and I just feel like that plays into their, what's it called? Planet Mercury, because I feel like Mercury is always just about reflection and thinking about who you are and what you do. So
yeah. And their gems are sapphire,
which is loyalty,
sardonyx,
eloquence,
yellow agate,
which is memory,
and peridot, not to be confused with
Period.
which is like youthfulness and connection to nature. So I think all these remind me of like an earth sign, and just everything that you think about Virgo is just kind of repeated within all the different parts of them.
So Virgo rules the 6th house, and we haven't really talked too much about houses, but
It really controls like your work, your job, but not like what you're gonna do as a career. Also like your day-to-day life, your self-improvement, your health. So Virgo is like a big part of just like those little things that kind of make you yourself. And bettering yourself is like the biggest thing, and just making sure that you're good. So Virgos are powerfully intelligent, and they are a little judgmental, which can be good, can be bad. It's mostly taken as bad. And like me being a Virgo rising, like sometimes that's how I can come off to people. It's like as judgmental, even though like me, like as a person, I really am not.
she isn't.
So it's like, but I have heard that I kind of get that, and then people get to know me and they're like, oh, they're like the opposite, which is kind of sucks because Virgos and Geminis are opposites, and I come off in a way that I'm really not all the time. I really do.
Yeah.
But they know how to present a good face to the world anytime, and I work in customer service, and
that's her rising, that's how she comes off. So that's how she always comes off.
literally, yeah. And a lot of people actually tell me like, oh, like always seem like good, happy, and everything like that. And that's just great customer service skills. What can I say? Some famous Virgos are Beyonce, which when you think about it, the facts all point to true. Okay, is she practical? Yes. Logical? Yes. above everything else, a perfectionist.
Absolutely.
Have you ever watched or listened to anyone say anything about her? All she does is run her entire show. No sleep, no food.
Y'all hear about her diet for the homecoming?
Water and air.
Also, Pink, Keanu Reeves, Blake Lively, Gossip Girl. Also, Serena was trash. I don't want to hear it.
Serena,
Trash?
worst character on Gossip Girl. That's it. The most compatible signs with Virgos are going to be Taurus and other Virgos.
And Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. She forgot the rest.
I did. But, you know, not a lot of signs are like compatible with themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their Virgos are more so compatible with other Virgos romantically.
Okay, guys, so these are our final looks. And in the end, there's a lot of things that make Virgos who they are. They're perfectionists,
Hardworking,
adaptable,
and loving.
and I hope this video just gave you a more insight into them. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end of the video to see a more in-depth look on our makeup.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bells for our YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on Joy X Jacqueline. And right now we have a giveaway going on, so hop over to our page and see how you can enter.
We will see you next week for All About Libras. Bye!
Okay, so for my Virgo look, I did the earth because they are an earth sign, and I also used like a navy blue color for the earth. And then over here, I did kind of more of a beigey brown color because it's also part of their colors. A bushel of wheat and their glyph, because that's just what they symbolize. And that is my Virgo look. I hope you like.
Okay guys, so this is my final look, and I did the Morning Glory flower because that is Virgo's flower, and I also used navy blue for that because that is their color, and then I just did yellow because that is usually with navy blue Morning Glories. And then I have the gemstones that are in the center of it, and I did those as the gemstones that are Virgos. So I did sapphire, which is the navy blue. I did the yellow agate, which is that yellowish one, and then peridot is that light green. And so this was just inspired by Virgo's flower and its colors.